Welcome to the beautiful state of New Jersey. New Jersey is located north of Maryland, which means on the map it's above Maryland. I am from the northern part of New Jersey in a little place called Sussex County. From Salisbury, I'm about a 4.5-hour drive away, so while I'm away at school, I miss home a lot. However, I'm very lucky because the weather in New Jersey and Maryland is very similar. Where I'm from, the weather changes every few months. This change in the weather is known as the seasons changing. There are 4 seasons in the year: winter, spring, summer, and fall. I'm very fortunate because in New Jersey, we experience different kinds of weather for all 4 of the seasons. The most beautiful season of all in New Jersey is fall, which is also oftentimes called autumn. Fall is the season that comes after summer, right when school starts again in September. Fall in New Jersey is very colorful. The trees look so beautiful with the leaves changing colors to orange, red, and even yellow. Make sure you have your boots, jeans, and sweaters ready though, because in the fall the temperature outside gets cooler. In New Jersey, as fall comes to an end, the leaves on the trees begin to fall to the ground and they turn to a brown color. Once Thanksgiving passes, the ground is almost completely covered in leaves and you know that it's time for another season change. Brr, get those snow pants ready! The next season that follows fall is winter. Winter begins in December and lasts until the end of March. In the winter time, the temperatures get very cold and all of the lakes and ponds begin to freeze. In New Jersey, the lakes and ponds get so cold that they're frozen enough to go ice skating on. This is when we get to play ice hockey. Ice hockey is the best activity to do in the winter, especially when you have awesome friends and family to play with. Another interesting thing that happens in the winter time is snow. All of the fun hiking trails in New Jersey get covered in snow, and it gets pretty hard to walk on them. The easiest way to walk on the snowy trails is to make sure that you're prepared and wear your snow pants, your coats, and your winter boots. Sometimes it snows so much that you can even build an igloo with your friends and family. Phew! After a few months, I get a little tired of winter time. In New Jersey, there can still be snow on the ground all the way into March, which is a little too much snow for me. Once March ends, you know that warmer weather is on its way. Woo! In April, spring is finally here. Spring is the season that comes after the cold winter. The trees become greener and flowers begin to bloom. The prettiest flowers that bloom in the spring are cherry blossoms. New Jersey gets covered in cherry blossom trees, which is the most beautiful sight to see while you're driving through town. Make sure you have your gardening tools prepared because the spring is the perfect time to get a head start in your summer gardens. In the springtime, the temperatures get higher and it gets warm enough to no longer wear a jacket. However, it's still too cold to go swimming. The spring is a great time to whip out your flip-flops and shorts. You can go on hikes with your dogs and your families on all of the amazing hiking trails that New Jersey has to offer. There are at least 5 different trails only 5 minutes away from my house. The trails are always still a little wet from all the winter snow still melting, so you have to make sure you wear a good pair of hiking shoes. Towards the beginning of June, spring comes to an end. Finally, after spring comes summer. Summer starts in the middle of June, right after school gets out. The temperatures are nice and hot, and it's now time to go swimming. The summertime is awesome because the sun is shining and the weather is always beautiful. Since New Jersey has so many lakes and ponds, one of the most fun events to do is go kayaking. Kayaking is probably my favorite activity to do with family and friends. Hiking is also an awesome activity that I love to do over the summer, especially with my dog. My dog loves to go swimming and chase her tennis ball into the lakes and ponds where she can swim for hours. Not only does New Jersey have lakes and ponds to go swimming in, there are also beaches. The beaches in New Jersey look a lot like the beaches that you see in Ocean City, Maryland. Nothing is better than swimming in the ocean and digging your feet into the sand. Living in New Jersey is the absolute best because there's always something fun to do no matter what season it is. Out of all of the seasons, I would have to say that summer is my favorite because the sun is always shining and the weather is always warm.